Hey, 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 I'm simfamous and we're live. What is happening? What is happening? Let's see, let me pull up the live stream, make sure it's working. Do, 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 do. Man, oh man, what is new? What's new? Let's see. Ha. Mic check 127. Yes, working. It be working. I be working on the railroad. Oh, yeah, I'm joking. I'm out of hand. I'm getting out of hand over here, man. Okay, calm down. There's no one even here. There's no one even here. I'm acting like I'm in front of hundreds of people. uh, but that is the secret to success. An imagination, maybe. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I'm Sim Famous, and we're here in the Freightliner, the new Freightliner, after the recent update. And we kind of got the work truck fit going on today for this guy. Heck yes. We're still out in Iowa checking it out. And we thought we'd bring out the old Freightliner. Been running the Kenworth, checking it out. So yeah, today we just got the old work truck look happening. Pretty fantastic. Oh, let me text the beautiful wifey and let her know that I'm live, because I was going to go live earlier, but couldn't get the stream working. But I'm live now. All right. Man, oh man. Let's see. Jump outside the truck. Take a little look around here. It's like we're hauling some buoys today. It's pretty good. Looks good. Everything's sort of strapped down pretty good there. Let me double check. Yeah, we're good. Those tie downs, I mean, the graphics are better, but a little suspect. Look pretty good. Still a little suspect though. But everything is getting better though. Everything looks good there. We got the beautiful wifey with hello. What's happening, beautiful wifey? How are you? Hi. Hi. Can you hear me? We're just checking our load here. Make sure it's tied down here on the old trailer bed. Helen says wolf wolf. That's right. We do have 4 dogs on board with us here. Max, Sarah, Tucker, and we call her Tongues because she's always licking everything. Alright, everything looks pretty good here. Let's hop up on the truck, up on the trailer, take a look up on top, check our tie downs up here. Alright, looking good there. Crisscross applesauce, you know what I mean? Alright, jump over here, look pretty good. Alright, pretty good there. Walk back this way. Try not to fall off the truck, even though we can't physically fall off the truck, but we're pretending. Check out that tarp. That's a pretty cool looking tarp. Helen says, hi Sim, enjoy listening and watching you sim. Ha, stalker. Alright, looks like we're ready to leave the office here. Guess we'll hop up on in the truck here. Let's see, there's my key, so let's turn it on. Fire it up. Oh yeah. We do, what? I can't speak. We have the digital cameras on this one here. Thought we'd check that out for a trip. We are running an automatic today, which would be the protocol, I believe, for this truck. Man, we have got cameras everywhere, so we shouldn't back up into anything, I would imagine. So you should be good to go pretty much anywhere. We can really see everything. Everything. All right. I guess, let's see. Let me check what I've got here. 337 miles. And let me see. Where are we headed? We've got mooring buoys. We're headed to Sioux City, to Rockport. That's where we're headed today. So I got my paperwork checked. That's where we're headed. We'll accept that. Get that off. Map on. Boom. Now how do we get out of it? We need to turn. Oh no, we can go to the left. Snake around that way and head back towards the front. Okay, so let's do that. Brakes coming off. Oh no, that's brakes going on. I've been sitting here without the brakes on this whole time. Man. The rookie driver. We'll go ahead and get it in gear. Let me get my window down here so we can get our head out the window. See. Guess I'll just snake right around through here. Okay, it looks pretty good there. Well, check out that dock. We should walk out on that dock. That might be kind of cool. You guys want to go for a dock walk real quick? Check it out. I think I'm going to. Yeah. Let's lock her down. We'll shut it off. Let's go walk down the dock real quick. Helen says yes. Welcome to Dock Simulator. He said Dock Simulator. Oh, this is nice. Keep your boat in here. Wonder how much a slip costs. Oh, there's a boat coming in. When are they going to park? If you just joined the stream, I'm simfamous. Our truck is up there. We're loaded up. We're ready to head out, but we thought we'd check out the dock here real quick. Oh, look, that boat's turning around. Heading back out. Oh, that's pretty cool. Kind of busy here today. Helen says, looks like money. We'll walk right out here. Man, this is pretty cool. Hey, how's it going, man? Very cool. All right, well, we'll head back to the old truck. Maybe we'll see some other sightseeing things to check out. Oh, they need to fix this step right here. This is a lawsuit waiting to happen right here. Man. Alright, we'll head back up the dock, get in the old truck. It was good stretch of legs before we get on the drive, you know. Back in the truck we go. Alright, turn the key. Alright. Brakes coming off. let's go get this delivered. He said delivered. Okay, we go out this way. Give them the horns, tell them bye, tell them we're headed out. I guess we could crack the window just a little bit. If you just joined the stream, I'm simfamous. We're here in our Freightliner work truck, putting in a few miles today. We got Zay says, fix your mirror and sit so you can feel comfortable, right? Man, we got all kinds of mirrors. Look, it's a Google car. I wonder if they got her picture. Alright, clear this way. Zay says, I don't like those types of trucks. Yeah, it seems like there's quite a few people who prefer the, you know, like the big KWs or Peterbilts or older school trucks. I like to drive everything. Hey Mustang, calm down. We got the JBM Gaming with, well, hello. Oh, what's happening, JBM? I saw you was trucking earlier. I was, what was that word they use? When you said watch a woman, you don't say hi? What do they call that? Man, I done forgot what the word was for that. JBM says, I paused my stream to say hi. Hey, what's happening? Hey, well, you know, maybe you're just watching TV in the back of your truck on a break. Right here in the old new Freightliner, got the cameras up. Got the work truck fit going on today. With all my 72 mirrors here, it appears we're clear to get over. Zay says, where you at, driver? I'm out in Iowa, in real life out in Arizona. JBM says, I'm just north of Ogden, headed to Charlotte. Nice. Look, somebody spray painted SES. Slow down here so we don't tip over this trailer. Looking good. So I was going to go live earlier. JBM says I'll pop back in, bro. Need to get my miles in. Hey, fantastic, my dude. Zay says, is Arizona like it is in real life? Did the game get it right? There's a little more detail, obviously, but the Arizona one could use a like, what do you call that? An update. It could definitely use an update. I just saw there's a new NVIDIA driver update. For all you that are using NVIDIA products. So the other day, I did a test with this truck before I did the live stream today. And man, I was having some like glitchy issues and stuff. Just the frames wasn't right. But today, it's running pretty good for what I got going on. I don't know what the difference is. All right, we're getting up to speed here. We're taking our time, no hurry. You know, driving, enjoying the sights of the beautiful Iowa, a DLC. Zay says they need to do a rebuild of Arizona and Nevada. Yeah, that would be cool. I was going to go live earlier, but so for some reason my Streamlabs, the thing that I stream from, when you hit go live, it won't actually go live. It'll look like it's live, but it's not live. So I actually have to schedule a stream, put up a fake time, and then go from schedule stream and go live, and then it works every time. Don't know why, but that's the new process I've learned. Alright, we got cruise control locked in about 50 miles an hour. We're not, like I said, we're not getting in no big hurry. We just riding and driving, man. Got our Monster Energy drink on board with us today. Not sponsored, just enjoying the beverage. Oh, man. What's this yellow light on my dash here? What we got going on? From start? Oh, okay. I thought I had like a check engine light popping up. Man, she's cruising good. Take you to the outside. So in the area I live in, I see a lot of these style of Freightliner work trucks. I see a lot of them. There are a lot of different colors, but you do see a lot of Freightliner. You see a lot of day cab stuff. So next month in September, I'm starting a new series of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're going to spend 30 days in a country or a continent and or a state, whatever it may be, but we're going to spend 30 days flying around in that state as if we're like a real pilot. We work every other day. Maybe we do night flights, maybe we do day flights. This is going to be along with American Truck Simulator content on a daily basis as well. Today I was formulating a plan for the schedule coming up and how I plan on doubling up in content. So it's going to be a lot of gaming content coming out soon, and there's going to be a lot of truck simulator, a lot of flight simulator. The flight simulator will always usually be live players, so you guys will always be able to join me in the flight sim if you would like. Every so often we'll do convoys in the truck simulator as well. Whoa, almost got into the side of that truck there. I need to get over here a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Don't need to, actually. Never mind. So I think our first place we're going to be in the flight simulator. I got to check what the weather's going to be in September in this area, but I think we're going to check out the wild areas of Australia. I think we're going to work in Australia for the next 30 days starting in September as a pilot in Australia, just to see what it's like to be an Australian pilot flying out in the middle of nowhere, checking out the sights. It's going to be a lot of fun. Helen says, I'm super excited for Sim live stream for September. It's going to be a busy September. And it's going to be a busy rest of August. So, keep that in mind. It is good to be back streaming and back on the old scheduling. So now we got to get all those likes and stuff. You guys got to hit the likes for me. You guys got to hit the comments. And we got to get the old YouTube algorithm woke back up. Because we've been behind. But now we're out rolling again. And I get a little self-conscious too. I'm like, should I stream? I'm like, I don't know. And then the beautiful wife, he's like, yeah, you should stream. And I'm like, okay, I'll stream. Oh, let me turn back on the old monitor here so I can see if there is an issue with the stream or anything coming up. Whoa, don't get off the side of the road, man. It is hard to text and drive. You guys, you know that? It is hard to text and drive. See what I'm trying to do here? I'm looking at my stream while you guys are watching my stream. Check it out. You guys want to watch my stream on my stream, in my stream, while you're watching the stream, while I'm watching it stream? While I'm streaming it? Can I put the phone up there in front of it? How do I do that? I don't know if you got up there. Anyway, I'm being weird. Being weird. Get back. Oh, that's a big ditch. You don't want to wreck there. There's a guardrail and oh, you would go right off in there. No way. That's a bad place to wreck. Okay, whoa, about got into that yellow truck there. What is in this monster? What are they putting in this? I'm feeling good, man. What is this? No wonder you see truck drivers using that stuff. I'm gonna check my mileage. Got a 182 left on this. Should have a nighttime arrival, looks like. Or a dark arrival, I should say, in there. Into our destination. Sun is starting to set here on us. Try to get lights on. I think I got them on. Yeah, lights are on. Helen says, who's the co-driver? Max is over here laying down beside us today. Maxwell is hanging out. On the road in the Freightliner, man. Dropping off some buoys. Headed to Sioux City, Iowa. I think I said Sioux earlier. But hey, don't blame me, man. Don't blame me. This yellow truck's been afraid to pass us for a long time now. He's finally coming up. I'll wave at him. Hey, how you doing? It's okay. Helen says, I've been to Iowa before. Fabulous. Without me? Huh. See what kind of friend you are. Man, we trucking. I wonder what it's gonna look like at night here with the old Freightliner. I mean, it's lit up. We've got digital cameras. We've got the GPS, digital dash, digital GPS on the truck in case the phone one goes out. We got step mirrors over here, the camera, so I can see that white line as it go by, which is pretty cool. Sunset in beautiful Iowa. Take it to the outside. We are trucking. Got that work truck vibe, man. Brand new Freightliner. Got the cameras and all. Woo! Fancy, man. Oh, I just realized that in this truck, because we got the digital cameras, right? I've got the digital cameras, and then you guys have a digital camera watching my steering wheel as I stream. It's just so many digital cameras. Just what? Okay, I gotta get off the Monster Energy drinks, man. I'm getting goofy. Putting in too many hours. And since we have a day cab and all these cameras, I think I'm gonna try when we get there to the destination to back in without going to the outside view. Just trying to use my cameras only. What DLC is everybody looking forward to next coming out? Helen says it was a long time ago. Still no excuse. I gotta stay off the rumble strips. It is now. What's up, man? What has happened? It is now. You still up in the New York City? I don't know why I said it like that. I have no idea why I said it like that. See, a mileage check-in. 81 miles to for our first destination of the evening. It is now says up, yeah, in New York, yeah, but very far from the city. Fabulous. It is now announced as can't wait. Nice. We're just getting back in the groove of trucking. We got our schedule coming up. Got a lot of flight simulator coming up for September. Gonna be spending the whole month out in Australia in the flight simulator, exploring the wild area of Australia. See what it's like to be a bush pilot in Australia. Remote destinations, unique scenery, once in a lifetime opportunities. Available every day in the simulator, of course. Guess it helped if I put on the lights. It was getting a little dark out there, man. I was just cruising. I thought I had automatic lights turned on, but I guess I don't. We got the cruise set at, what, 50? Just cruising, man. We're going to pop off our cruise. We're going to need to get over. Truck's going to let us? Fabulous. Okay, we'll scooch on over. And we gotta take this exit up here. Slowing down, looking good. Alright, it's on up. Okay, we'll turn off signal light for now. Signal light, turn signal. I don't know. What are these called now? Indicators? I mean, there's all kinds of words for your signals, right? Good. Got everybody off the road just about. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Looks like we got 31 miles to the first destination. The destination something. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm doing right now. He says he doesn't know what he's doing right now. You guys looking forward to the weekend? Anything exciting happen? Oh, speaking of the weekend, hey, beautiful wifey. Do you have any plans or feel like taking off of work on the Saturdays and going to the show? Or is that for another time? Sioux City discovered. All right. A little evening delivery in Sioux City, Council Bluffs exit. Alright, watch our speed around the exit. Looks like we gotta go to the left. Let that car around. Take the Council Bluffs exit. Not bad, not bad. Follow this on down through here, and then looks like we'll go into town area, then we got a right. Helen says, it's dark, what happened to the sun? Well, that's what happens sometimes. Right, here's our exit. Oh, I think is that a Peterbilt dealership? Looks like there's a Peterbilt company right there too. This little camera right here, by my passenger side steps, that's kind of addicting to watch when you start paying attention to those white lines and how you're turning next to them. See what I mean? I wish you could adjust the brightness on the cameras. That'd be kind of cool. I'm sure in real life you probably can. Let's clear that way. Oh yeah, that was a Peterbilt dealership we passed by. Sure enough is, right there it is. The competition. He said competition. Like I sell Peterbilt trucks or something. Clear there. We get our four ways on since we're here on the yard now. Let's see, looks like we're going to the back corner. I wonder what the speed limit is in the yard. Probably 10, huh? Let's see, looks like I could turn right. Let's see, do I want to turn right here and go down? I guess so, huh? I wonder if I could drive up that and jump the truck off of it. It's a pretty cool yard out here. Looks like I gotta go through here maybe. Yeah, go through the building, not around. Okay. Oh, it's cool. When you go through here, the sound of the engine sound changes. Oh, that was neat. Okay. I think we're up to the left. See no traffic. Oh, we're on the other side of those trains, maybe? Yep. This is how we get around there. Let me just snake around through here, maybe, I guess? Oh. Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm lost. I don't know where I'm at here. Make sure we're clear. Okay, there's where they want us. Should have enough room to spin it around here. And we'll back it in the spot. Let's go ahead and get my window down so I can see. Good there. This way. Okay, let's put it in reverse. I got her flashers on. Hang her head out the window. Get the trailer over a little bit. Let's keep bringing the trailer over. About another 3 feet. Go 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot turn. Right, straight back in a little bit, easy. Watching our mirrors and our cameras. Looking good, looking good. Easy. Back it on up. Straighten it out. Keep on going, keep on going. Alright, got the green. Brakes on. Get it in neutral. And we'll unhook it and let them have it. Not a bad first trip. We're late. That's alright. That's okay. And let's see what they got here. Any current interesting company job offers? Let's see. I want to stay in Iowa. I want to go somewhere I haven't been. I've been to Burlington. I've been out there, so I don't want to go there. I've been to Des Moines. I think I've been to the Omaha area. Um, let's see. What do we got? Oh, they're all everything's. I want to go to like Fort Dodge or Mason City or something. Got anything going out there? Um, do, 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 do. which we could let it sleep overnight. That's going to back to Des Moines. I don't want to go to Des Moines. Let's check our external contracts one more time. See what pops up. Yeah, anything exciting going on for the weekend? What's the temperature like where you're at? Man, it has been way, way hot here where we're at out in Arizona. Definitely want to move out of Arizona one time and experience some cooler weather for a little while. You know what I mean? Got to figure out how to do that. I mean, I know how to do that. Just got to save up for it, get a plan, get things, Ooh, Fort Dodge. Okay, let's take it. Begin delivery. I'm going to take some household appliances. It is now, is humid a temperature, right? All right, let's head over to the pickup. Windows coming up. It is about 1:30 a.m. in the game, so it'd be daylight in just a few hours in the game, which is just a few minutes for us. We're going to head up to Fort Dodge. Oh, let me go this way. Where was that ramp at? Can I drive up this? I just want to see. Let's see if it lets us drive up it. Huh. Should we try just a light jump? Here we go. Welcome to American Truck Jumping Simulator. Oh. Let's see what that's like from the inside. That's crazy. We'll see what it's like to jump it here from the inside. Back all the way up. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Inside jumpage. Hold on. Woohoo! Oh, man. Welcome to American Truck Simulator, Stunt Simulator. I don't know if I can do one more with a little more speed on it. Let's try from back here. Let's just do one more, right? We got to get the angle right. Easy. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, fail. Yeah, totally missed it. All right, one more of trying that. Okay, okay, okay. Ooh. Woo. Alright, we'll take it around the circle here. Whoa. Getting a little out of hand. Okay. Let's go pick up this load before dispatch gets a hold of us here. But you can't jump that, so that's pretty cool. Now I know, now you know, now we all know. Gonna get out this way. Oh, wait a minute. Am I on the train tracks here? Whoa-oh. Can I go this way? There's no way it's gonna let me go this way. Are we supposed to be on the train tracks? I think I took a wrong turn. You ever find yourself in a situation you don't know how you got there? James Thomas Martin says, have you checked out the new DLC? Yeah, we're on it right now. We're in the middle of the train tracks, which is quite unique because I went the wrong way to get out of here. Oh, there's a big hole right here too. Whoop. Okay, we're all right. And we were just jumping this Freightliner here. There's a little backup ramp over there we found. It's currently 2:51 a.m. in the game. Daylight will be coming soon. We're headed over to our next pickup, which is just about a mile or two down the street. Right, got the green light. James says, have you been to the big gas station? I have. It's super huge. What'd you think of it, James? And it's good to see you and speak with you again there, James, too. Thanks for joining the stream. We're out here in the old Freightliner work truck. Putting in some miles today, doing a little bit of live streaming, if you will. Getting back into the groove. Getting back into the grind, if you will. James says, pretty cool. Grab a drink of our Monster Energy drink here, keeping us going. Thanks for being top fans, everybody. There's a car wash over there. Looks like a gas station. Helen says, it is so hot outside. I know. James says, thank you. It's been a while since you've been live. Tell us something that's happened to you. Did about 4 or 5 shows. Had a good time doing that. It was super hot. Played for the 4th of July. Then played the day after. Played a couple shows after that. And then was just kind of like, after playing outside in extreme heat for a few days, it really kind of took a toll. So it took me about a month, believe it or not, to sort of recover from just being outside in extreme heat for so many days. I know, there's people like, I've been out in the heat every day. I know, but I ain't. Just like soreness and all kinds of craziness. And then we had our car break down. The beautiful wifey got all that taken care of, though. We got that situated. And now we're kind of sort of starting to get back to the normal swing of things, you know, to where there's no, like, interruptions from, you know, like cars being broken down or having to go play shows, all that fun stuff. Now we're able to kind of focus and get back into the normal routine. Gonna try to get all the bills caught back up. You know how that, you know, the life stuff goes. Tell me something's happened to you guys. What's new? All right, here's our little trailer we're gonna pick up. And we'll turn right around here. Make sure there's no traffic coming behind us. Nothing there. Good. There's our trailer. So James says, did you see the new cars? We're supposed to be the truck we're going to be able to drive in DLC. Oh yeah, I did see those new cars and trucks coming. I think that's going to be pretty cool. The beautiful wifey says, driving and listening. Welcome to simfamous FM. Thanks for tuning in, where we play all your top hits. And today we have an 80s collection. We're going to start off with our number one 80s collection song. No, we're not really, because we're I'm not a radio DJ. I guess I could be though, right? All right. Go ahead and get our flashers off for now. Double check everything, looking good. Fuel's half tank. We got 137 miles for this trip here. We're gonna sit here and check our paperwork. That's what we're pretending we're doing here, getting everything loaded in and ready. Doing all that. Let me check the live feed. Looks good. Let me take that off. Remove that. Looks good. Now we're bringing this back up. Perfect. All right. The beautiful wifey says, on my way to the second job. Man. Such a hard working person. Can't wait to see you tonight for dinner there, beautiful wifey. I'll make you something nice to eat. Just don't know what I'm going to make yet. Brakes coming off. Now let's get to rolling up to Fort Dodge, I think it was called. Can we go down here? Oh, can we turn around? Oh, we can exit here. Let's... wait a minute, we need to go this way, though. Trailer is hooked and secure. Work truck fit. And what does fit mean? Oh, it's like when you put your clothes on, you know, your outfit for the day, it's your fit. Yeah, I'm learning new things. He said he's learning new things. Straight ahead for us. Do you guys ever, when you go to the grocery store, do you ever buy the like deli sliced pepperonis? Man, those things are awesome. Been buying some of those lately. James Martin says, I am making a country song, making an album. Nice. I've done a bunch of studio sessions. Enjoyed that stuff. It's always fun playing people's albums. There's one album that I played on in New Mexico. It's in the New Mexico Hall of Fame with an artist named Bo Brown. Pretty cool stuff. Looking forward to that daylight showing up here soon. It's about 3:24 a.m. in the game. Would be daylight before too much longer. For those that enjoy the daytime driving, I enjoy nighttime and daytime, so I'm happy either way. James says, ain't you supposed to be at work and your wife will be at home? Ain't that the hell it works? Well, see, she's at work and I'm at work. I just happen to be at work at home. Helen says it's hot inside the car. Need to put a double AC in the car, huh? You know, and speaking of being at work, James says, are you supposed to be working? Your wife's supposed to be at home? Oh, did I? I just read that. Oh, I was reading a different one, though. No, but same thing. Yeah. Yeah, well, she's headed to her second job, and I'm at work right now. And you know what's crazy about that to think about is I grew up in a time to where it wouldn't be possible to be driving a virtual truck as work. But now I can, which is so mind-blowing and awesome. When's your album coming out there, James? Oh, you might hear the dogs start to bark in a minute. It is their about dinner time, or actually sort of late lunchtime for them. My son will be feeding them, so you might hear some barking going on. James says, I'm just playing with you. Oh yeah, no worries, my dude. No worries. I'm excited for those cars to come out, do a little road trip, a little convoy road trip with everybody. That'd be kind of cool. I saw there might be a Mustang. Thought that might be pretty neat. Yeah, I was watching a YouTube bush pilot out in Australia earlier today, and that's where I got sort of like the ideal to maybe do some flying, do like 30 days in a country or a state, and just really experience what that area is like, you know, and just move on from like area to area. James says, I'm not for sure yet. Still working on it. Nice. Always enjoyed working, like you said, playing in studios and stuff. Long days sometimes, man, in the studios. It was cool though. There was nothing better that you put in. You might get there about 8 a.m. in the morning at the studio, and you're there from 8, go on up to 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, sometimes even later, you know. Man, there's nothing better than getting out of the studio, go getting a cheeseburger. Man. Shout out to the beautiful wifey who had a birthday last month. The most awesome, beautiful wifey in the world. Can't wait to see her make her some dinner here in a little while. I gotta wash some dishes. I gotta vacuum the house. James says, the song I'm writing is called Train Leaving About Midnight. Nice. Got a story behind it yet, or just kind of got an ideal you're building upon? Helen says, I got sick on my birthday. That's why. That's right. The beautiful wifey did get sick on her birthday. We still haven't got to celebrate yet. She got sick, she had days off, and then the car tore up, and then now she had to go straight back to work. But we're going to celebrate it, though. Once we get it all caught up, we're going to celebrate it, man. We're going to celebrate it. We're going to go eat at a buffet and eat way too much food. Go to a casino, spend like $28. James says, if I do, will you download on iTunes? I'll check it out, man. What kind of style of music you gonna do? How much do guitar players get to play on albums now? I haven't done one in years. And back when I was playing on a lot of studio sessions, I had two ways that you do it. One was you'd get a day rate, which you could have me there for like 8 hours for a certain amount of money. Or you could do per song. So and when I used to do per song, I think I was charging it was $150 per song that I used to charge to play on the albums, if you did it per song. And if you did by day rate, it just depended on the situation. But I don't know what people are making now. It's probably about the same, a little less, a little more. Doesn't really change a whole lot. James says, it's a story about me going to Nashville chasing my dreams in country music. Oh, fabulous. Well, I look forward to hearing it once you've got it completed there. The sunrise is upon us in American Truck Simulator. Heck yeah. James says country. Nice. Let's go to the outside, check out the sunrise. Helen says, I got a cup of ice. Fabulous. Well, honey bunny, what do you feel like for dinner? Do you want something with the turkey meat? You want something with pepperonis? You want fried rice? You may just make something up. James says to play with a band. James says to play with a band, got to come up with $2,000. What is a demo? A demo is like maybe you're going to make a few songs that you would have it like a demo of what you do, basically, that you could pass out to people that you want to hear your music. It's all different rates, different places. You know, like some of the places I would work for, in order to hire all the band for the album, just to hire the band was probably anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 for just the band. Hey, welcome to Fort Dodge, everybody. Fort Dodge is discovered. Heck yeah. James says it's going to cost me $2,000 to play with the band. Okay. Seems like a good deal to make a memory of a lifetime. You know? Welcome to beautiful Fort Dodge. I have to say, the stock engines are sounding way, way better now than they ever have. I do hear in this 155 version, however they recorded some of these engine sounds, there is a doubling effect. It's like there's some sort of a mistake in the studio part that was missed in the mastering of it that I hear occasionally. But that's just me being a musician, hearing things that are just, you know, don't really matter per se. We're hitting all the stoplights today. Yeah, I can't wait till the beautiful wifey gets home and I can make her some dinner and hang out with her, talk to her. That's the favorite part of the day, man. That is the favorite part of the day. Hanging out with her and the puppies, man. Nothing like that, especially after a hard day of putting in some hours behind the wheel, driving the truck. James says, dang, that's a lot of money, right? James says, why does it cost so much to make an album? It's all depends on the situation, the level of musicianship you have on your album, the place you're recording it. You know, there's easily been situations to where I've been lucky enough to be a part of and play like in sessions or things to where you know, there's just a lot of money involved. James says, do you want a record deal? Record deals are not needed anymore with social media and stuff. A record deal is like a bank loan. A record company finances you a lot of money up front that you have to pay back. So but like if you were going to go as an artist and you wanted to promote an album and a song on today's radio or TV, like you're really going to make a push and you were going to finance it yourself, I mean, you're easily looking at millions of dollars just to push one song. Just to push the album out to people in a major way. It's quite expensive. That's why, like, one day you've never heard of an artist, but all of a sudden you start hearing a little bit about an artist, and the next day it's like the artist is popular. That's from a lot of that type of thing. James says, "Do you record music for people?" I don't record like albums and stuff. I do play on albums. I still do that, but I haven't done that in a very long time. As basically, I'm sort of retiring from the music business myself. James says, "How's your dog doing?" He's doing good today. He went 2 months without any seizures, and then he had. Oh, that's another thing. Back last month when I was getting ready to get back to streaming, right before the cars broke down, he went. He was going almost 2 months without seizures, and then he had seizures like every hour or two for a day there, and then that's a really busy time. That takes a lot of time to recover because it takes them about a week or two to recover from having them. All right, we got to go forward a little bit. And then back up. Looking good, looking good. All right, pull the truck a little straighter. All right, back it up, let them have it. Looking good. All right, neutral, brakes coming on. Let them have it. And thanks for asking, James. Appreciate it. All right, show results now. Any current company offers here going somewhere we might want to check out? What do we got here? What's local? What's our local runs? Nope. Nope, don't want to go to Des Moines. Let's check out the old freight market. Nothing looks good there. Let's go back this way. Good jobs here. Fort Dodge. Looking for that local work. Looking for that local work. Local work, local work. Ooh, that's Camp Cedar Rapids. Oh, I have not been to Cedar Rapids yet. 211 miles. Fertilizer. Cedar Rapids. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. How far away? 14 miles from the pickup, according to my paperwork over there. Look good. Okay. Lights coming off. And we're just under half a tank of fuel. So we got to keep our eye on the fuel here coming up. Let's go do us another run here. Check out Iowa. Excavators, tractors. That'd be a cool spot to pick up. Wonder if they'll make that a spot in the future. Oh, watch the car, watch the pole. We're good. Looks like we're a few miles down on the left. We gotta make a turn. A four-way stop here. How's this work in American Truck Simulator? Very uniquely. Oh, it'd also be cool to drive cement trucks too, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be fun in the game? Drive a mixer truck around and drop it off somewhere. I could see how that would be a lot of fun. On the road again. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da. Right there when it downshifted and went, whoa, there was a doubling effect on the engine that shouldn't be there. Man, there's all these ditches on the side of the road, man. You get stuck in that, you'd be messed up. Alright, we are here to this big factory. Look at this spot. Oh, what's this say here? What do we got going on? Scale only. I don't think I need to scale. I'll go through this side. James says, does it pick for your game, picks where you want to park? Yeah, it picks where like your pickups and stuff are, if that's what you mean. And then like where you drop it off at. James says, I just got off. I drove 6 hours. Nice. That's a good trip. Trucks incoming, outgoing. Okay, right here's where we go. Sometimes this just reminds me of real life. This looks so good. All right, let's get checked in and see if that job is still available. Let's see what they got. Was it in freight market? Yeah, no, that's not where we want to go. Was it external contracts then? Let's see. Or maybe we didn't get here quick enough. That would be wrong. Oh man, doesn't look like we got here in time. So what else are our options? Everything's going to Des Moines, man. Let's go into Burlington. Let's see. That's 7:49 a.m. Let's check it again. James says, do you like roundabouts? I don't mind it. What about yourself, sir? Let's see. Not seeing anything exciting. Fort Dodge. Da. Still looking, still looking. That's going over to Burlington. I want to go over to like Waterloo, Mason City, or Cedar Rapids. It's kind of what I was looking for. Maybe we'll just deadhead over to one of those spots. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Maybe we'll just take the oh, there's one, Fort Dodge to Waterloo. Oh, and there's another one. Ooh, which one? Which one? They want to haul the truck, like the work truck hauling the work truck. Or do I want to do the beet harvester? Hmm. Choices, choices, choices. Um, so let's do the hmm, we'll do the municipal truck. James says, do you get the real money mod in the company? I use, well, I did use some sort of mod to like get extra XP or money, but I don't use that anymore because I have enough of it. And the reason why I do that for me is because I make content, and so I want to make sure I got enough money to buy all the trucks and the fun stuff. If that makes sense. James says, yesterday I drove 28 hours. Made me tired. I bet. Alright, we're 15 miles away, so we need to turn around. Head back out of here. James says, because I have the parking where it picks it for me. Nice. I just do the, the hard parking where you always have to back it in or park it. I do that too. Or we catch a little air here. Maybe. Ooh, slow down. James says, how to make the game bright. On your monitor, you can change bright settings, and then also in the options of the game for graphics, depending if you have the right type of monitor, you can change the brightness of the game. Looks like we're down here on the right. That's not too far. Half a tank of fuel, or well, no, quarter tank of fuel. So we still got fuel. Can I turn in right here, too? Will the game let you come in? It will, right? Cool. Let's see. Work truck vibes. Oh, this is a pretty big shop. They got a showroom? Get out of here. Let's hook up to this truck and we'll go check out this showroom. James says, how can I get the tow truck mod that you used to have? Let's see. I forget which one I had. I bought it. It used to be off a guy named Ziggy that was on Facebook, but I don't think he's doing those anymore. Let's go check out that, what is this, display area here? Showroom? Pretend we're going to go in the front door, right? Pretending we're gonna walk in here, let them know we're picking up the load. Oh, we could have came in from the garage. Look at this piece of equipment. Beautiful wifey says, okay, I'm back for a few minutes. Hi, beautiful wifey. We're here in the showroom, man. What they got over here? You got some gum out or something? Oil, diesel fuel, supplies. It's a big business here. We'll walk out back this way. We left our truck running. Man, look at this workshop. This is a big outfit here, man. There's big money in here. They got it. They have got it. I wonder if we can drive our truck through here. James says, you think they'll ever let us drive trains on here? You know, anything is possible. You know what I mean? I'm going to see if I can drive through this building here. I'm going to see if the game will let you drive into the building. That's going to be kind of cool if it does. Because if you could drive into here, this would be a good spot for some role-playing ideas once those trucks and cars are available. See if we can go in through the back. We got Wayne Brown with hi. What's happening, Wayne Brown? How you doing? We're seeing if we can drive through this showroom area here. Just curious if it'll let us drive through here. Helen says 111 temp today. Whoo, that's hot. What state should we move to, guys? We want to move somewhere where it's not as hot. I'm curious. Let's unhook the trailer real quick, fellas and fellettes, ladies and gentlemen. Can we drive our truck into the showroom that we walked into? Will it let us go in here? Can we get through that roll down door with this roof cap? Oh, nope, it won't. Dang it. James says to fill up a truck, I paid $600. Woo! I was going to drive us into the showroom and park the truck, but it won't let us do that, so. But we can drive in here, which is pretty cool. All right, 121 miles. Let's get on the road. It's pretty cool that we could drive through there, though. They got riding lawnmowers? Oh, that's cool. We got Gamers Life says, hey, Sim, what's happening, Gamers Life? We just headed out of the old field force. Clear that way, clear this way. Gamers Life says, Backstage Pass. Hey, man, welcome to the Backstage Pass. We'll give you one to the... We'll go in the ditch to you for that one. We'll ditch it. Whoa! Don't flip it. Ditch it, but don't flip it. Every time someone subscribes to the Backstage Pass, or renews it, or anything like that, we'll hit the ditch for you. Or if you donate or anything like that, we'll hit the ditch for you at speeds. Which would be crazy. And dangerous, because you never know, you might hit something like that. Gamers Life says, yeah, for sure. It is good to be back on the streamage, man. Stop sign coming up. James says, do you stream on Facebook? No, I never do. Only YouTube. I'm currently exclusive to YouTube. We're lucky we didn't flip the truck over back there a while ago. You know what I mean? We're real lucky. James says Arkansas. It's a state starts with an A. Arkansas, Arizona. Gamers Life says, yeah, I forgot you hit 3K subscribers. Yeah, that's right. We're like 3,040 now. Yeah, we gotta get back in the old stream life, man. But we back in it. I'm gonna need to get over, so I might as well get these turn signals on. Let me sneak in here, man. Let me sneak in here, man. There we go. That's what's up. Gamers Life says LOL. Man, we got all the cameras, don't we? Mirrors, cameras. Woo. James says, how much money have you paid on here for diesel? Oh man, I don't know. That's a good question. That is a good question. You know, one of you guys should track your time, your diesel you spend for a week. Like write it down on a piece of paper or in your phone, like real life. Like keep track of it. See how much you guys spend, and we'll compare them one day after a week, sometime. Gamers Life says, I finally made up time to watch your streams. Hey, appreciate that. I've been off for the last few days, but we back at it now. All right, let's get over. Let me check my mileage. Shows me at 83 miles left. We got 83 miles left on this trip. Once we get to this destination, this is where we'll be ending this live stream. But it is good to be back hanging out with all of you fine rock stars. Gamers Life says, what state are we heading? We are in Iowa. Working in Iowa. Gamers Life says, Iowa? Yeah. Helen says, Sim, you are the rock star. I wish, honey bunny. I know I get to play it on the weekend sometimes. He says he wishes. Helen says, gotta go. Bye. Bye, honey bunny. I'll see you later. Me and the dogs say woof woof. Later, Tater. Oh, I'm drifting. Bark, bark, she says. Love the beautiful wifey. Good day of driving, man. Good day. It's always good to put about a couple hours behind the wheel. This is one of those places you fall asleep. Oh, wake up! Gamers Life says LOL, right? I've done that before. I've been live streaming and just like nod off. Go into the grass. Shout out to James for sending one gift membership. Thank you so much, sir. Like I said, anytime you do a donation or a gift membership, I will hit the ditch and you see what happens. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, hold it. Woo! Ha, ha, ha. Saved it. Whew. Well, that one almost got us, James. We pulled it off, though. Man. Anytime you guys donate, I'll hit the ditch. Try to save it without wrecking. Too bad. Man. That was a close. Oh. Gamers Live comes in with one gift membership. Ditching it. Oh. Oh, God. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. Oh. Oh. Woo. Am I going to make it to the destination? Oh, man. You guys are crazy. I didn't know how that one, seriously didn't know how that one was going to turn out. That got a little sketchy. That got way too sketchy. All right, we got to slow down here. Well, Freightliner now, she handled it though, didn't she? I mean, let's be honest. In all honesty, that could have been a lot worse. Trailer still here? Truck still here? Whew. Okay. Everything's still here, so that's good. Well, at least we got to test out the new idea. It worked, right? You guys almost got me killed. James says, I just bought the Green President membership. Nice. Shout out to James. And if you get a gift membership from James, make sure to say thank you. You know, one of these days, when I'm driving down the highway and you guys donate and I'm doing this whole thing like this, we are going to have one crazy wreck's going to happen. And watch, I'm going to be going on a stream where I do like 2,000 miles from across the United States. I'm going to get to like 5 miles for a destination. And you guys are going to tip and I'm going to wreck like crazy. That was a crazy one. Gamers Life said that would be insane, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to our final destination of today's live stream. Thanks to James and Gamers Life, we almost didn't make it. Had me hitting the ditch. But we were able to stay true and make it here. Let's get this rig parked up. Gamers Life says, I bought some DLCs apart from state DLCs. Nice. Anything you were particularly excited about? Right, we are here. We'll get our flashers on. Gamers Laugh says definitely the farm machinery. Nice. I love how the cab shakes. Check this out. Love that. This simulator is getting so awesome. James says sent one famous gift. What does that mean? When you send a gift memberships, that means whoever gets it gets backstage pass to see all the pictures that I might post privately for members only, music shows, things I might post from around the house, updates, occasionally, things like that. Get you perks to exclusive content. Eventually we'll have members only streams, stuff like that as well. Alright, looking good there. Should get the green. Boom shakalaka. We'll shut her down. James says, is my membership still good? Yes, it is, sir. You are still good. So you get to see things that are for members only when I post them as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am simfamous. We had a blast driving today. Thank you guys for the donations. Almost made me wreck. Which is going to be kind of a fun thing to try out coming up in the future. And we'll be back in the future with some more American Truck Simulator. We're going to do some Flight Simulator coming up. But once again, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And can't wait to see you guys again here. What is the day? Tuesday? Probably back on Thursday. Maybe before. We'll see. Keep those notifications on. I'm out. Later, everybody. Let's let them have it.